So here it is, YouTube. I'm Roadhawk Wilson, welcoming you into my home. And today, I'm also welcoming you to Reverie. Today we're going to be talking about peer cooperation and actual integration into the story. Last episode, episode 6, this is episode 7. Off to a great start. Hope someone's going to laugh out this. We discussed how to get the group involved in working together. Now we're going to talk about peer collaboration in storytelling and in the actual campaign. And this is something that's going to be broken up into several parts because I just cannot put a 40-minute video out there. That's just ridiculous. However, the first thing you want to actually get them integrated in is the search aspect of D&D. And the reason I find this so important is this is actually how in D&D people build and find the majority of their rare weapons, their more extravagant items. And when you have a group who doesn't know each other too well or knows each other very well, sometimes a commonality that actually happens is they forget to look for items, they forget how it works. And one of the best ways to do this is to actually throw adversity their way. Don't make it too easy for them to find their weapon. And while this is a series for people with disabilities, one of the things that I have found is people with disabilities, much like this shirt, are fire. They know how to face adversity very easily and overcome it. And while sometimes they'll give up and they'll walk away, that's just D&D. Anyone will do that with adversity. So what I would do, for example, in my first group that I did, we had items that they had in chest. They weren't strong enough to open it the first time, so I had it break and smack them in the face. It was the perfect motivation to get them to keep trying to open it. And then eventually they actually worked as a team, which was my end goal, to open the chest, and they got some awesome summoning gems from it. You may say, why did they get that in the first few sessions? Well, you also want to foster reward-based systems. You don't want to have a campaign that's too obviously broken where they're getting nothing but amazing items, but you also want it to be, you want that adversity to be matched with a reward, something that is worthwhile. And I found that in those with disabilities is a great creativity. It's something that's just inherent in a lot of people. Although it may not be storytelling or artwork, it can be anything and everything that you might not expect. However, through this teamwork, you can also throw in the opportunity for rewards, but also the chance for them to actually build the story together. One of the best things that has happened in my recent sessions is people just have, I presented them with a variety of countries in which they could choose, but I also threw in the option for them to go down two very different paths. One, siding with a satyr who is a very good, kind gentleman, but his grandson is not, or going in an opposite direction and getting to the country on their own way where the satyr would have actually gotten them there much quicker. They chose to side with them, choosing some very positive teamwork and actually communicating amongst each other in order to do this. And it was very cool to see. They entered into the country, they found some very cool opportunities, and it created a great chance for both adversity and reward. Now, you may say these are just overlapping ideas. How does this work? Well, D&D is based around reward, thought, and independent and collaborative efforts. And one of the best ways to actually do that is pair groups that have the similar diagnosis and similar thought process and maturity level, and allow their independent thought to actually lead to leadership skills. And once you have solid leadership skills within that group among a variety of members, you can actually have them start to interact on a deeper, more meaningful level. Now, this video is already 4 minutes long, and we will do another video, but ultimately, I'm loving the series. I'm glad you guys are too. The viewership is going up, and the watch count is going up on this series, I cannot thank you enough. But in these times, I do want to specify something. You are valued. You are cherished. In D&D, in groups, and people you don't know, reach out to those you don't know. Reach out to people who you may not necessarily associate with. Become friends with new people. It's not impossible. You don't have to be alone in these times, and it's important to know that you are valued. For everyone who watches this video, I get a smile, but I also know someone gets something out of this, and that is ultimately what I want to support in this. So find groups, find people who support you, and I will see you in another video. Bye.